You finally get the inspection report, and somehow it makes you feel better and worse at the same time. You're staring at 40 pages of technical notes in language that sounds calm but vague. Nobody tells you which findings are routine maintenance, which become expensive fast, and which questions to ask before you close. Let's start with the roof. 20 to 25 years sounds like a long time, until you realize a 21-year-old roof can still be called serviceable today. Serviceable means the roof was doing its job on inspection day, not that you have 5 easy years left. If the shingles are brittle or age is near the end of normal life, you may be buying a roof that works today and becomes your first major project within a year or two. Get the actual permit date, ask what has already been patched, and find out whether any workmanship warranty transfers at closing. Next, the foundation, where one small detail can mean very different things. A hairline crack by itself is not automatically a disaster. Concrete cracks as a house settles. What changes the story is the pattern around it. If you also see sloping floors, sticking doors, or water pooling near the foundation, you are no longer looking at a single crack. You're looking at movement. A quarter inch is where most inspectors shift language from monitor to evaluate further. Inspectors note what they can see. Engineers explain why it is happening and whether it will change the structure over time. If the report sounds cautious but inconclusive, that does not mean nothing is wrong, as it means you may need the next level of opinion before you close. 3 patterns worth escalating. Stair-step cracks in brick suggest differential settlement. Recurring moisture near the footing points to a drainage problem. Doors or windows out of square means something in the structure has shifted. Water heaters often work right up until they create an expensive mess. Functional at the time of inspection means hot water came out during the test. A 12-year-old unit can pass that check right up until it fails with no warning. Age, rust around the base, mineral buildup, and whether the anode rod has ever been replaced tell you far more than a brief operational check. Planned replacement runs about $1,500. A leak into your subfloor or drywall is a completely different bill. The serial number encodes the manufacture date. Most major brands use the first 4 characters for year and week of production. The serial number tells you exactly whether the unit is new or just new to the seller. HVAC reports sound reassuring for the same reason water heater reports do. An HVAC system can be operational and still be a real problem. Maybe it cools, but it runs continuously in July and your utility bill reflects it. The inspection tells you it responded to normal controls, not what it will actually cost to live with. Ask when it was installed, who serviced it last, and whether the compressor, blower motor, or heat exchanger has ever been replaced. A short service record tells you far more than a generic operational comment. Responded to normal controls means the system switched on during the inspection window. The lowest bar it could clear. It says nothing about efficiency, nothing about reliability, and nothing about how many seasons you have left. The inspection report is only useful if you turn it into a plan. Left bucket, safety issues, active leaks, failing components, negotiate before closing or schedule in the first 30 days. Right bucket, age alone, cosmetic wear, routine upkeep, monitor or plan for. That discipline keeps you from treating every note like a crisis. Focus negotiation on findings with a clear cost or safety consequence. A leaking roof detail, an unsafe electrical condition, a failing HVAC component. Pushing hard on cosmetic wear or normal maintenance items can stall a deal over things that come with every house. Assign dates to the items you want to watch or budget for. The buyers who get caught off guard are the ones who filed the report away and never opened it again after closing. A home inspection is not a verdict. It is a starting point for the right questions.